This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the handoff.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. Brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
This home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Hill. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes.
Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Grab behind the line, it's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They'll give it to the back. Running through the tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And they'll give it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Design quarterback run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He'll pitch it. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They're going to run the option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Short throw complete to the tight end. A quick spin move. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's field, and the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down. Possession. Let's see what happens here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They'll try a pass here. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got a first down and more. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Ducks! The This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Going after, not right through. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
What a big game by this offense. And they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Now it's second down here. He's going to take off. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Hill. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On the move now. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He keeps it on a design run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, looking to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Running back with the football. Running with purpose. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense now operating in empty. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. receiver now before the snap. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The tight end makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Crosses the 35. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Get set.
Looking for a man. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense wraps him up. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Try to catch the defense with the draw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Ducks will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And he fields it at the 15. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Powering through the defender. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. That's real in. It's Walker. And the defense brings him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Walker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
As we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And this time it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Grab down the middle. It's Walker. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Walker. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He could go inside the 10. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead?
taking a chance, and it backfires.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Will not be brought down. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oregon. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. Could take it all the way. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Tight end goes in motion. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's got it in the open. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses. You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Touchdown, Ducks! This air attack is still unstoppable.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming, and they heave it deep downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their